It's Phillips Gregory once again. So I'm going to show you how to get started with photo manipulation. So this is the tool I'm going to be using. Let's get started. Okay, I've already opened all my stocks on the desktop. I saved with this. Okay, so these are the stocks I'm going to be using for this. So first of all, let's add the first picture to my project. Okay, I'm going to expand this till I like it. Okay, I think this is okay. So when I'm done, when I'm satisfied, I press enter. Now I'm going to rasterize this by right clicking and click on rasterize layer. And next I'm going to add, the clouds. Okay, yes, enter. I'm going to drag this below this. Yes, rasterize. I'm going to click on the tropical night, click on add layer mask, get my gradient tool and drag while holding shift to reveal the other layer. Okay, let's review. Okay, now I'm going to click on my move tool and move this down a bit. Ctrl T, let's expand. Okay, now after I'm done, next I'm going to try to balance the color of this with this. I'm going to click on my adjustment layer, click on color balance, and I increase the blues to about maybe this. Okay, click on the shadows, increase the blues a bit. Do the same for the highlights till it kind of looks the same. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring up my moon. I have my moon here, or let's take the star field first and add some stars. Okay, I will expand it. Okay, now I'm going to take it above to the first layer, and I'll right click and click on rasterize. I'm going to change this to screen, so I have the stars around here. Okay, kind of like it this way. I'm going to go ahead and get my moon. I'm going to drag the moon into my project. Okay, let's add it here. Okay, next thing I'm going to change the blending option to screen. Yeah, and I think this is okay. So first, I already cropped my moon, so it will not take enough time. That's why I cropped it. Okay, I think this is okay now. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to darken this picture by clicking on my adjustment layer, click on brightness and contrast. I'll darken the picture to about 100. Okay, I want to bring it below the moon and increase the contrast a bit. Okay, I'll still go ahead and add maybe color balance and adjust the color balance. Okay, I want to go ahead and add exposure. I'll reduce the exposure. Maybe this is okay. Now, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add another exposure. Reduce it a bit. This is getting too dark. I'm going to click on my add layer mask and press Ctrl I to invert this. I'm going to click on my brush tool, increase the brush layer. Now I want to make here very bright. Okay, this time around I'm going to do the exposures. I'm going to increase the exposure instead of decreasing the exposure. Okay, let's see without the max. Hold shift and click to see without the max. Okay, it's kind of great. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on my max. Yes, max. Now switch the colors. I want the foreground to be white. Okay, I'm going to expose here. Okay, now I'm going to drag this light so it looks as if the light is coming from here down. Okay, so let's still increase the exposure. See how it looks good. Okay, let me switch this. I need a straight line, so let me reduce the brush a bit by clicking on my brackets open Ctrl Z if you make a mistake. Okay, and next thing I'm going to do is to add the model. So I think I have the model here. Where is the model? Should be this duplicate layer to untitled. Okay, now I have the model in my picture now, so let's drag out to this place. Ctrl T, reduce, enter. Okay, now if you watch closely, I marked this, that's why it's as if her legs is hidden in the grass. So let me remove this, the marks, and add a layer mask. Okay, now next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my brush tool and right click. Let me choose the grass brush, this. Okay, now I'm going to mask with this, into mask. So let's zoom in. Click on my zoom tool and zoom in. Okay, so if you think it's okay, you can now hold Ctrl and press 0 to fit to screen. Okay, it's getting better. Now next time I'm going to duplicate this layer by pressing Ctrl J. Don't need this. Now I want to create a shadow for the model. Press Ctrl T. While holding Ctrl down, drag. Okay. I'm still seeing the shoes, so let's choose our soft round brush. Soft round brush. Let's increase this, reduce the size, and get rid of this. Okay, I think it's okay now. Now let me choose this, drag it up a bit. Now I'm going to hold Ctrl and click and press alternate delete for my foreground. Ctrl D to deselect. Okay, next time I'm going to click on filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, let's reduce the radius of the blur. Okay, this is okay. Now let me reduce the opacity so the effect will not be so strong. Okay, and next now I want to work on the model. I'll click on the curves adjustment. Okay, I'll add a clipping mask and drag it. I want to darken the model. Yes. Okay, so let's add our light layer. Let's use this. Okay, Ctrl T. Okay, enter. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to bring this below the model and I'm going to change the blending mode to screen. Okay, let's rasterize this. Rasterize. Let's bring this below color balance. So strong. Okay, so if you watch, I have this. So I'm going to create a clipping mask there. Then I'm going to use my brush to clean up these areas. Okay, I'm going to reduce the brightness a bit. Okay, let's see how it looks under. Okay, I think it's better this way. Okay, let's see it overlay. No, lighten. I think the screen does it better. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this, click on my image, adjustment and levels. I'm going to reduce the levels a bit. Okay, click on OK. The next thing I'm going to do, I'll click on the model, that's this. I want to work on the model, click on my adjustment layer, then exposure. I'm going to create a clipping mask and I'm going to drag. Okay, so what I want to do is that the areas of the model, I want it to be kind of whitish, so it will look as if the light is really touching her. Okay, now I inverted it by pressing Ctrl I and I'll click on my brush, reduce the size of my brush. Yes, then work on the side of the images. So let's switch this. So if you feel the effect is too strong, you can reduce or increase. Okay, I think I like it this way. You can also do this using the inner shadow from the blending options. Okay, this is pretty much how I did this. Next, let's merge everything to a new layer by pressing Ctrl Shift Alternate E. Okay, now I'm going to open up my camera raw filter from filter camera raw. Okay, let's wait for it. Now I want to focus the light on this area, so I'll click on my radial filter, then focus the light on this area. Okay, the exposure is too, darkness seems too much. Okay, let me reduce the clarity. Let's reduce this. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my picture. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, that looks good. So increase the exposure a bit, the clarity a bit. Okay, I think this is okay. Let's add vibrance. Okay, so I can have it this way. So I can go ahead and go to my filter to add more color effects. I'm going to use Color Effects Pro 4. Yeah. Okay, here you can just play around with this Color Effects Pro to get your desired effects or any kind of color effect you want. So you can just play around with it. There are many effects here, beautiful effects. So you can just play around with it. I'm going to be using this one or any one of them. So you can equally increase the strength or reduce the strength. So you click on Add Filter, and you can add more than one filter here. So I can click on any filter of my choice, Add Filter. Okay, let's just use this two. When I'm done, I'll click on OK. Okay, this is pretty much how I created this. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also like my Facebook page. Thank you for watching. This is Phillips Gregory.